Okay, guys, today we're going to be talking about what is a little bit more technical on the back end of your Whisk manager, and that is how to integrate this into your website or to use it as your website. If you don't have a website or you don't have a website you like and you want to use this one as your website, it is completely customizable to do just that. You come into my shop, you hit edit shop. We have a tutorial on that, so I will just run through it really quickly. You can add your photo, you can put in your custom hex codes for the colors you would like, you can upload your gallery, your about section, your location. You can have your policies on here as well. You can choose if you want to show deposit required, pickup, delivery, shipping. You can tag your social media links, so they're on there. But you can also pick your custom URL. So it's going to be whiskmanager.com/shop/, and then whatever your business name is. It'll tell you if it's available right there. And then you can also choose your availability calendar, your events page, your products and shop page, your subscription page. If you have these on, they will show up on your website, and if not, they will not show up. And then you can go ahead and publish your shop. If you want to come back and manage any of that content for your shop, your events, things like that, without scrolling all the way through those pages again, just come up here to manage shop. You can customize your intake form, which is your questionnaire that your clients will fill out to reach out to you with an inquiry. That is what we'll be looking at to embed on your website in a minute. You can customize your availability, your events. You can add your products here. Your products can be added as just something that you can request an inquiry on, or to add a product, and it can be added to your regular shop or to a pre-sale. And then if you have subscriptions for clients, a monthly bob. If you have monthly boxes that you sell, you can also set up subscriptions here as well. But today we're going to be talking about how to integrate this into your website if you do not want to use the custom one. So how do you get your orders into Whisk Manager without having to manually type them out or set up um, import PDFs and things of your orders, that they're just automatically there? And that is with the intake form or the contact form. You need a way for your customers on your website to fill out your contact form and then to go here into your orders and your customers automatically. The way we do that is with the intake form. So if you come down to settings and then integrations, these are custom codes just for you. So these parts up here, I don't mess with. This part down here, I don't even mess with. What we want is either the direct link or the embed code that you see right here. That's what we're going to do first. We're going to copy this code, and I'm going to take it over to my website, which is, I have a WordPress based website. I'm also going to walk you through on Whisk Manager. I just set up a Whisk Manager free site for a minute to show you guys how to walk through on that. If you're using GoDaddy or any of the other sites, same kind of process that you're going to want to go through. This is one way to set up your form. This would be my normal contact form, but these are additional pages I made over here just to test it out and to show you. So I would go in, if I already had a contact page, I would go into the contact form, and here you can see I've already embedded the form. I would either create a new page, or I would go in and edit the page I already had. In this case, we're just going to go in and edit it. If I created a new page, I would just come into my widgets or whatever kind of you're working with. It may look a little bit different on your site, but I'm just going to find my editor that allows me to paste the HTML text, which is different than just like a regular text editor. And I'm going to use the custom HTML, and then I'm just going to open that up here, and I'm just going to paste that code I just copied. That's all I have to do. I hit done, I hit update, and when I go to preview the changes, my site will directly go to, let's open this up here, the contact form. So I don't have to do anything else. This, when people fill this out, it's no longer going to come to my email or wherever I had it set up to go to before. It's now going to import all that information directly into your Whisk Manager database. Name, email, phone number, event date, type. These things are automatic on the form. These questions you can choose yourself. You can do drop down, checkbox answers, and you can make them required. You have a place if they want to upload an image with their order as well. So one of the easiest ways in WordPress to redirect your pages is just to install a plugin. You can just forward them to different sites. However, sometimes they glitch, sometimes they catch, and don't always make it through. So we're just going to go ahead and install a quick plugin. You're just going to put that in, redirection, activate it, and then we're going to go ahead and use that to help us with our forwarding. Once I have added my redirections plugin, I just come down here to redirects. I'm going to come down to the bottom and I'm going to get the URL that I want to redirect. So we're going to do the availability form. Currently, it's just an empty spot on my website. But we're going to go ahead and copy that URL. We're going to paste it in here to the source URL. Then we're going to come back over to my page here at Whisk Manager. And I'm going to grab the URL off of the top of our availability form, and I'm going to put it into my target URL here, and I'm going to hit add redirect. And as soon as I do that, I should be able to come back over to my form here. Let's just check out my website. Go, not to the dashboard. There we go. I'm back on my main website. When I click availability form, it'll now take me directly to my Whisk Manager form. So it popped directly up. If I didn't have these on, they wouldn't be showing, but since I do have them on, they are up. And then your customers can go right ahead and see what you have going on and any coming updates with your availability. You would do the exact same thing if you just wanted your contact form sent to there. So I would just copy my contact form URL. I could also copy that back where I showed you here at settings and integrations. You can just copy your code down here, your direct link, and come back over here, and we would just redirect our page. If we wanted to just redirect our contact form, same thing. We could hit add new to add a new redirect. If we did not have a page created already at our website, we could create a contact page. If we already have one created, we would just use the URL from the page we already have. We would copy it, place it in the source URL. We would copy the one from here again and place it in our target URL and hit add redirect. Now, using Wix, if I wanted to embed my form directly onto the site, and that's the only thing I wanted to use, I could go over and hit add section. Just going to come down to whatever type of design you want, but I'm just going to hit basic. We're going to add a basic section. I'm going to move this down, and then we're going to come over here and hit add element. We're going to look for embed code because again, we want to do HTML code. And then we would just come back over to our Whisk Manager where we got our embed code, copy it, and we're just going to paste it directly into our Wix site. and it pulls the form directly in for us. We can just stretch this out. And on Wix, you can kind of just drag and drop all these boxes for that and stretch it all the way out, and then we'll just publish it. Let's go ahead and view our site and see if it came up. So now we have our Whisk Manager. We should be able to go right to availability, and it'll take us to our shop on Whisk Manager. If these are turned on, they will show. If they're not, it'll just be the availability. And then if we go back, our intake form will be on here now as well, and they could fill this out directly from your site. Forwarding a page on a Wix site is super simple. If you have a page you want to forward already, you can go ahead and click on the menu, or you can create one. Say you wanted to create your availability, you could go ahead and create your page, or if you already have one and you want to forward it to the availability page, just go ahead and click to edit your site. We want to edit our menu here, so we're going to get that to open up. Manage menu, it'll bring down this drop down. So right here we have availability. I'm just going to click on that. It says change link right here, and that's what we want to do. So we're going to go to our shop page. We're going to go to availability, and we're going to copy our code here. We're going to go back to our website, hit these three little dots and the change link, and we're going to paste it right into here. We'll hit done, and we'll publish our changes, and then we'll view our site. So now I am on my custom website I already had. This is a Wix-based one, but when I go to availability, it's now going to go directly to my availability that is shown on my Whisk Manager site. So it brings up our availability. If we wanted to do this with our gallery, our events, or my orders, we could do the same thing. My orders is for your customers, but let's say we wanted to do our events page. We would just come up here and copy our URL up top. We could do the same thing back over in Whisk Manager. Let's say we wanted this feature button to become our events page. We could rename the section, calling it events, and then change the link to a web address. Pop that in there. You can have it open in new or current window. Just to try current, we're going to do that. And then go ahead and hit done, and then publish. We're going to view our site again. And as you can see here, we have our availability that'll go to our shop again. Just testing and showing you that one more time. But if we are on our main site now, when our customers go to our events, it goes directly to your events page on Whisk Manager, and if you have things here listed, here is where it will show. Hey guys, I know this can all feel a little bit overwhelming, but this is the toughest part of getting your site up, is just getting the form embedded or your pages forwarded. It really is easy once you get the hang of it, but if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I am happy to help you get your site up and going as quickly as possible and to get the forms embedded. Of course, you don't have to use the contact form if you don't want to, but it does make it much more harder. You would have to then enter your orders manually. And not only does it help if you are using the contact form and those clients are going directly into your portal, it is also creating the client portal as well. So that creates a really professional front. They get to see their portal, they have access to any past orders, they have access to notes, and that's just a really good look from your customer's point of view to how professional your business is. Again, if you have any questions, just let me know, reach out. I'm happy to help. Thanks.